morning. It is Saturday, February 13th. And I got, finally, my Native Lives Matter shirt. Native Lives Matter. So let's see what we have today. First card out is Messenger. Rejoice. And intuition. So today is a day to be happy that there are some intuitive messages coming forward. So be sure to keep your eyes, your ears, your senses open so that you can receive them. Okay, now whether you do automatic writing or whether you just have something come up that somebody who's passed, that they're bringing you something, like you're always finding pennies, or there's butterflies, or there's something that comes, a fragrance of them, something comes as a messenger. So keep your eyes and your ears open, keep your intuition open, and be happy, because today is a day that the messengers and messages can come and bring you a message, okay? So it's very short today. Also, intuition is, just if you get a gut instinct about something, it can be subtle, but, listen for it. How many times have you had a gut instinct and then the mind kicks, excuse me, the mind kicks in and says, no, and you talk yourself out of it. And then something happens to you and you're going, I wish I would have listened. Okay. I think we've all been in that place. We've had an intuitive thing and then just brushed it off, and then find out later that we should have listened to that inner prompting. So just be open and aware and look for those inner promptings, because those are the way things happen, like synchronicities and that type of stuff happen. But you've got to be open to receiving it, and you've got to stay aware. Stay aware, stay open. So it's a short and sweet one today. So while we're here, do a little quick chit chat. Melania is not happy. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. She's not getting the attention anymore. So why is it when she's in the White House, she doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to engage in anything. She just wants everybody to leave her alone. Now that she's out of White House, now she's boo-hoo-hooing that she's not getting any attention. You just can't make that woman happy, okay? You want it out of the limelight. You want to be able to go do your thing. Well, now you're able to, but nobody wants to be with her, okay? She's a pariah. You know, you were popular when your husband was president. Then people could get something from him because he's a miserable human being. Okay? Well, now that he's out of office, you know, and you're a miserable human being. She's just as miserable as her husband, and people don't want to have anything to do with her. So she's crying the blues over there. So I'm going to leave this here, and then I want to do a reading on something. They have that tape, that call that McCarthy made to Trump. They have that call that McCarthy made to Trump in the middle of the riot, say, do something, stop it. And Trump is saying, oh, that's Antifa. And McCarthy tells him flat out, that's not Antifa. Those are your people. Well, I guess they just care more about it than you do, don't they? And he refused to do anything. So that will be the absolute nail in his coffin if they play that. Because he goes, you know, he says, well, they care more about it than you do, don't they? And McCarthy tells him, who the frick do you think you're talking to? Okay? Who the frick do you think you're talking to? So we're waiting to see if they stop it today and they play that tape. And I don't know how any of them, you hear it right out of his mouth. He's confronted with it. This is not Antifa. You know it's not Antifa. You know it's your people. Well, they just care about it more than you do. And he leaves it go on and he does nothing. Now, the thing I don't get, even after that, McCarthy still voted that this whole thing was unfair and they shouldn't bring a trial. They shouldn't have anything. Absolutely dumbfounding. So I'm going to leave this here so I can get cards out and read on this, and we'll see what happens.